Yes, I believe that chapter 6 may be one of the most controversial of the chapters within Drop Into Genius. It asks the question, can you heal with a single thought or touch? And this particular chapter takes a look at years of experience that I've had observing remarkable healing experiences, stories from clients, people that I've worked with, and looking at the field of energetic medicine, alternative and complementary medicine, and how it's different from our traditional Western medicine. See, it's really designed to help you facilitate healing within yourself and others, what the energy associated with illness and symptoms really are about, and how we can restore wellness both to the body as well as to the mind. Probably the biggest benefit is you're going to really gain greater confidence in yourself as a natural born healer. And even if you don't believe that you are, by the end of this chapter, you're going to know that this is a power and energy that you're going to be able to direct, not just on specific symptom areas that may be prevalent in a person's life, but also on specific diseases. So one of the things we do is we differentiate between symptoms and causes. I mean, what is the cause of an illness? Where does it come from? For example, I had a child, my second son, had a problem called reactive airways. They didn't want to label it as an asthmatic condition. They called it pre-asthmatic because with some assistance going on the ventilator in the emergency room from time to time, and my wife working with his mind to calm him down, generally we were able to help him along, and it never seemed to get any worse, but for 8 months it was a reoccurrent issue. And one night he had been coughing all day long. I came home from work and my wife said, you know, after dinner I'll probably be bringing John into the emergency room. And I said, well, let me work on him while you're busy in the meal preparation. So I had him sit back, I had him listen to a relaxation exercise on a paraliminal recording that I have called the 10-minute supercharger. I began touching his feet in the area of the lung points, which is an energy point associated with the energy meridian of the lungs. And I asked him questions. I said, can you describe the color of it? He said, well, it's red. I said, and is it hot or cold? He says, it's cold. And I said, and what's the size and shape of it? And he described it. Is it smooth around? No, it's spiky. I said, okay. Well, as I work on your feet, John, I want you to just notice what can happen to a red, cold, spiky feeling inside of your chest that could make it better. And as I was working on him, about 5 minutes into it, all of a sudden I heard the sound. It was like a pop or a snapping sound that was occurring. And he suddenly said, it just changed, it just changed. I said, really, what happened? He said, it turned green and it became warm and now it's smooth and not spiky. And guess what? He stopped coughing. My wife didn't have to bring him back to the emergency ward, and he never again had that problem, ever. Now, there are a number of things associated with this, but it was remarkable how this energetic healing took place. This book is all about how you can actually facilitate healing, which means a return to wholeness. Healing means wholeness. So what are the roles of meditation, imagery, rituals that we could engage in on a daily basis, and how does our environment play into maintaining a state of optimal health? This is an exciting chapter, so I hope you get a chance to look at it and really apply these principles, especially anytime you feel symptoms coming on. Reestablish your perfect health.